All right, we are back from the break, and it is time to go over the goodies that you picked up, the magical goodies.
Lafdul is significantly shorter on money. He's got 150 gold left, 5 electrum, 100 silver, and 54 copper. He's not that bad off. He's
All right, so
reasonably
what you're
lighter.
saying is I need to keep track of exactly that and tailor the charges when
No,
you get back to Brawl to exactly that. Okay, I can do this.
no, it's probably going to be more than that. No, that's why I hope we don't go back to Brawl straight away. But you know,
I think you should
Oh,
I think you should be afraid. He's laughing.
we've got that map to follow.
yeah.
Have an okay, yeah, you're right. I had to have an evil laugh. All right, so first up, you guys have some pearls.
Yes.
Yeah, I have pearls.
Okay.
For identification.
Yeah, don't look at Lafdul at the moment. He just spent a small fortune. Actually, no, I probably might buy one at worst case.
Oh, that's
Where's
entirely
your
Should
leader?
go, don't they?
All right, so Leva is casting the identification spell, identify, and let's see. Okay. All right, I got my dice ready. Okay, so what do you want to identify first?
Let's kind of go down the list. The foot and a quarter length shaft polished cedarwood.
Is that one that you got on the planet?
Oh, we want to do that plant stuff first?
I don't know.
Sorry.
I don't. I'm.
The spear is the only thing I can recall that we got from the planet. That
Yeah,
Ockar
the
is currently
spear.
Oh,
to.
right. Okay. No. Sorry. I found that item. I was expecting if you were going down the list to start with the glass vial with a thick red oil.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I had that in a different section.
Ah. Okay. All right, we can start with the wand.
Okay.
All right. Leva with the identification spell on that. Identify reveals that that item creates wondrous effects.
Really, a wand of wonder.
And it has a decent number of charges remaining.
Oh, I see.
You said decent?
Decent, yes. Okay. Next up.
Copper ring. Where's it? Polished malachite stone.
All right. Let's see. Okay. The identification reveals that that item is designed to allow spells to be cast further.
Oh, so he's saying it extends the range of a spell.
The item has charges, but the identify doesn't reveal how many charges it has.
What's the name of this planet, by the way? I'm updating my notes. Sorry.
Whist. W-H-Y-S-T-E.
All right. Gnarled shaft, just over a foot long.
All right. That the identify spell reveals that this item is designed to create somnolence in people.
Create what?
Somnolence.
Yeah. Somnolence. Never heard of that
Sleepiness. Sleepiness. Makes them sleep.
word. Oh, slumber.
Man, some people need to expand their vocabularies.
I thought
What?
you were the native English speakers, not me.
You people and your fancy worms.
Worms.
Worm.
No, I think he said that intentionally.
All right, next up.
Ancient spear made entirely of one piece of oak.
Oh, that was necromantic, wasn't it? It's going to be dodgy.
This is winter
The
space, isn't it?
identify spell reveals that it has a minor combat enchantment, and then the spell ends. But Leva is pretty sure that there are more powers to that.
Nice.
I guess use another pearl and identify the rest.
Okay, second pearl. Okay.
A suit of bandit armor.
There's still more powers that you can try to reveal
Oh,
from
okay,
this.
then let's go. Continue.
Okay. The identify spell reveals that the spear is also designed to harm a specific type of creature, but it does not reveal what type of creature.
Would it?
Okay.
What was that, Higgimus?
Would it normally be able to tell, or in this case, just no?
Sometimes it can, sometimes it can't. In this case, it can't.
So we basically poke different things and wait to see until one bursts into flame.
You can also do what amounts to research to determine.
True.
Right. Does it have more powers, or is
Nope, that's it.
Okay. Next is banded suit of armor, embossed on the shoulders with the falcon thing.
Okay. That has a minor defensive enchantment, and that's it.
Cool.
So it might be like a +1 or something.
Let's see here. We don't need to identify the scroll, do we?
Read magic works for that.
Okay. 2 ornate daggers with
Good.
pommels of falcons.
Yeah, the throwing daggers.
They look nice.
Okay. The identify reveals that those weapons have an enchantment specifically designed to aid in throwing them.
Oh,
It's a plus hit enchantment. Not in damage as well. Or...
All right.
That's what the spell reveals.
And that's for both of them, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're basically the exact same.
Okay. The saber.
Leva is not able to identify any features of that.
So we have to wait for it to level up before we can do that, or take it to another mage.
Small shield. Metal shield decorated with the symbol of the Ibex.
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 That has a powerful defensive enchantment.
Powerful. That's above +3 to +4, isn't it? Because I got a moderate, which is 2 to 3, I think.
Maybe?
Yeah.
All right. Banded armor. I guess this is the plain one.
Yep.
something to do with weather.
All right, that her identify spell is. No, it is. Sorry, I misread the number. So that has a minor defensive adjustment and some extra powers. The armor is also protected against weather. Offers protection against weather. That's the additional power.
Oh, that's probably the
Would lightning
control
bolts count
temperature.
as weather?
No, it'd be the control temperature, 10-foot radius. Not that I would know that, but
I'm
gonna
sorry,
figure
what
out
was that?
at some point.
I'm sorry, I missed that. Minor defensive and what else?
Minor defensive adjustment, and also offers protection against weather.
Protection against the elements.
Yeah, we could have used that on Radel.
Oh, and as Elevie has linked in the Discord, and Ibex is a goat. My bad. I was thinking it was.
I was going with Ram.
Well, a
A
ram. A
mountain
ram is a male
Yeah.
goat.
Male.
A
So.
mountain goat.
Yeah, I thought that they were.
Does she know if they identify if the armor projects an aura or if it's self-contained within the armor?
It does not reveal that, and that is the end of the spell and the end of the powers on that.
So many.
There's only one spell that I know of.
So,
Well, it's not always going to have a spell. Like a magic
Well,
item
no,
can do
the-
literally anything. It doesn't have to mimic a spell.
All right, footman's pick.
You're going to need a new spell, so that's going to be another
So we're on
pearl.
3.
Yep, this is the third one. Alright, hold on a second. Okay, so the footman's pick. That has a minor combat bonus.
Okay, the pouch of dust.
Alright, that has... the Identify spell reveals that, that dust is designed to, dull the mind and senses.
Confusion or just dull?
You don't know.
Okay.
Identify spell reveals what it reveals.
Okay.
Basically, it might be like reaction adjustment will be like 0.
Dwarven medium shield with a mace through a crown on the front.
That has a minor defensive adjustment.
Can we ask our dwarven priest if she recognizes it?
Sure. She does not.
Oh.
She says that it's probably a house symbol or a family crest. But it's not one that she's familiar with.
Plain gold band. Ring.
Okay.
Right.
The Identify spell reveals that that works in tandem with another ring to summon an item to you.
Works with another ring.
Yep.
Another
Sorry.
ring. Any other ring?
We've got to find a matching ring
Doesn't say.
of that type. Wonder if my
Alright. Next.
All right, that's weird. The midnight blue robe with small stars.
Okay. That has the ability to the stars can be removed. The Identify spell reveals and thrown.
Ah, throwing stars.
Also
they
has some other
return?
powers.
As long as you don't use up all the stars, yeah.
All right. Can we keep on going?
And the magic also reveals that the robe allows the wearer to survive the void of space.
Oh, so it would be great for somebody on the helm that just suddenly gets catapulted out of the ship.
It also reveals that it allows the transition through to another plane.
Ooh.
Oh. So you can plane shift.
It might just be to the astral plane,
Maybe.
which would make sense for the Giff.
The Giff, yeah.
Okay, anything else?
That big spear we got from that fire thing.
Yeah, the one that I'm holding.
That has a moderate combat enchantment.
Oh, +2 to +3.
That's pretty good.
That is nice.
I'll try to use it in whatever next fight we get into. See what it does.
Alright.
Is that the only achievement it has?
Did we have someone check any of the ship weapons with detect magic?
I
Because we've recovered
believe-
2 large ballista and 2 catapults.
don't believe anyone said so, and no, you only recovered 1 of each.
Oh. Someone's put 2 in the dock.
Those might be old ones,
They're old ones.
Yeah, alright, sorry.
like combining.
Down. It's in the same box. The 2 large. Yeah, we have 2 heavy ballistas. All but you're able to get. See here. We got those potions we need to look at. See here. The red oil.
Okay. The identify spell reveals that that is offers protection, strong protection against fire.
Okay. The 3 glass vials of honey yellow liquid.
Okay, those are all the same. And the spell reveals that those are intended to make you move quicker.
Oh, like a haste spell.
Possibly.
Maybe.
So am I
Okay.
missing anything here?
I don't know. Are you?
Are you?
Probably. There's probably something we didn't do. We checked over all the banded armor, sabers, crossbows, and all that, right? And the crossbow bolts, right?
Yes.
See if they're magical.
Yeah, nothing else. None of those items are.
The black reptile skull and the hide,
Those aren't magical.
those aren't magical. We got the spell books.
That one of them exploded in someone's face. Yes.
Oh, we haven't disarmed them. Just want to point that out.
Okay, so those got to be worked on. I think that's all I have written down. So if I missed something, I'm sorry.
Well, that's one of the reasons why it is always good to have multiple people taking notes. So what do you want to work on next?
Was those...
There's 2 scrolls.
Okay, Leva, you want to use read magic on those?
Yes.
All right. Okay, you cast read magic and discover that one of those appears to be a priest scroll, so you cannot decipher that.
I pass it on to Lafdul.
Okay.
Hey, Lafdul, I can't read that. I think that's for you.
Oh.
So you're gonna look at that, Lafdul?
Yes.
Okay. So the
What
next
level?
opportunity, you will study that and discover that it has the spells Endure Heat, Dust Devil, and Defensive Harmony at the 10th level of casting.
Endure Heat.
Nice.
Sorry, Endure Heat what?
Dust
Sorry.
Devil,
Dust Devil and...
Defensive Harmony.
Defensive Harmony is a nice spell. I think it's a law spell.
It's at the 10th level of casting, so...
Yeah.
Leva, you then extract the scroll from the steel tube. Reading over that, you determine that this is designed to protect the reader from all forms of dragon breath.
So it's a protection scroll?
Scroll
Can
of
anyone
protection
use it?
from dragon breath. Anyone can use it.
Ooh.
I make it known. I ask who wants it.
Who wants to be clawed to death rather than burnt instantly?
I think one
remark.
of the fighters should have that, I think.
I'll take it.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, because you can pass around
Okay.
consumables.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Ockar is going to take the scroll of protection from dragon breath.
Just wrote that down. Okay. So, as long as I throw it up beforehand, I'm immune to dragon breath.
Unless
if you want
Leva's misidentified it.
If you want to make a note, the reading time for that is 6. So it's got essentially it has an initiative modifier of 6.
All right. Does anybody else have any items that they picked up along the way that just their character picked up that they want identified?
Let me have a check.
Oh wait, did we identify the that's the ion stone?
Yes.
Okay.
I am holding on to this ring, but I'm not claiming it. I'm putting it back in the party treasure. I'll just post it down the bottom. It's one of the rings we got from Radar. It's that one.
I don't have anything listed in here that I want identified.
It's a silver ring. It was a dehydration withering one.
Braxon's still holding on to that orcish warhammer,
Yeah.
but not claiming it.
I think you've claimed it, but I mean, you don't have to donate items when you're done with it. You know, when you decide that you're not going to use them
Well,
anymore if someone else wants it. If you're
Yeah, I know,
carrying
but
it,
Braxon.
if you're carrying it, you've claimed it.
Well-
Ockar's a special case.
Yeah, I know, but Braxton said, I've already got a warhammer, but I'll see what this one does and see if anyone else wants to take it.
Right, but for now you've claimed it. But unlike Ockar, you can just give
Fair
things to other people.
Okay, fair enough. Well, Higgimus said, has anyone got anything else
Yeah,
that's
I have
not
to
been
be
identified?
reading about my items and can't give it to anybody.
Yeah. Well, I don't think Braxton's used it enough to get a sheet for it.
No, you haven't.
Yeah, I want to figure out my shield at some point before I ask for something else.
All right, so
Ideally.
let's hand out some of the stuff that we have. Who would like to have this? I'm guessing it's a wand that creates wondrous effects.
Leva holds up
I
her hand
will
and
put
says yes.
myself in for that as well, actually. I will contest you.
Well, in
I
that
think-
case, take it.
No, I will just flat out roll, not contest.
Have
Like-
a look whether you can use it first.
I can use one to wonder.
Braxton's got a dice if you want to roll for it.
Alright, I will grab the
No,
wand.
I think-
Hey, Braxon!
Yeah?
Oh wait, no, maybe not. It can do harmful effects.
Braxon gives Lafdul the eye again.
But is it your father's eye?
Nah. Can I just point? It's got a lot of charges. Can I just point it out and try and unleash a charge out into the space? Oh wait, no, we're on the port, aren't we? Last thing I want to do is a fireball.
And
Fireball!
you don't
Yeah,
know
maybe
the
not.
command word.
Oh yeah. Oh. Is it wrote on the wand by chance? No. I mean, if it is a wonder, I know I can use it, and I know Levitt can use it, and we both are special cases where we both get additional control over it.
All right. Both of you want to use it? Roll die. The high wins.
No, I'm happy with Lafdul using it.
All right, Lafdul, take it.
All right. Where is it on the
Top of the Giff pirate ship box.
Oh, it says 1.5 foot long.
decent? I'll just cut it out.
Yeah.
Copper ring that allows spells to be cast further.
Well, that's one of you two.
Yeah, I've already got 2 rings. I mean, yeah, it'd be useful, but do you want it more than me?
I don't know. How much do you want it? On a scale from 1 to 10?
I've got a ring of regeneration, and
You already have 2 rings.
Yeah.
I think Levak is not actually wearing any rings.
Oh, if you're not wearing any ring, you take it then.
Yeah,
That's
take it.
fine.
Okay.
Unless I find out it allows me to do range healing touch.
Healing
No,
touch.
that'll never happen. Don't worry.
You could always trade the ring with each other if it doesn't attach itself to a finger.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean with the wands. We can, in theory, we just give it to each other.
Yeah.
All
I
right,
mean,
this
okay.
next is the gnarled staff, just over 1 foot long, that has the petrified flowers on it. With the stone. Puts people to sleep, maybe, or creates Solamus.
Braxton thinks this looks hideous.
Oh, where the hell am I going to put this wand?
All right. So who would be interested in that wand? It's the wand of sleepiness.
Generally leather, unless someone else can use it, but we don't know if someone else
Does it
can
have
use
to
it.
be
We
a
don't
spellcaster?
Why don't you try and use it?
we don't know
Braxton,
command word.
Oh, yes, true.
Braxton's going to pick it up and tap Yeldan on the head with it.
That doesn't work on elves in general. Try it on a human.
All right, so Lafdul, you get tapped on the head by a
Waste of a charge.
stick of petrified
Can I-
flowers,
can I-
and you don't feel any magic effects whatsoever.
I'm going to tap him with my wand of wonder that I know. I'm not going to try to evoke it. I'm just going to hit him back. Yeah, I can do that too.
All right. Do you want to trade?
No, I like this one.
All right. So nobody wants that.
It looks hideous. I mean, it might be useful.
What's it made out of?
It's made out of dead flowers.
Is that
Oh,
technically
saffron.
stone?
They're petrified.
Yes, it's
It's stone. They've been turned to stone.
How heavy
Can
is it?
your
Not that heavy.
bag hold stone?
Do you want to risk it?
No, don't do it because
Oh,
they'll take the magic off.
Yeah, I'll take it. I don't know what
I
to use it, but I'll take it.
I think it'd be useful for certain things. You two do this
Yeah.
sneaky stuff, and if you're sneaking around, you could tap someone on the head and make them go to sleep if you can work out how it works.
It doesn't even have to be that. It could be like when we're attacking these ships and like there's a whole bunch of crew.
Yeah,
Put
true,
Maybe
Yeah.
people to sleep. Maybe you could put a caster to sleep. Who knows?
true.
I'll take it.
That's what I got my arrows for. Well,
All right.
use right venom.
Next is a ancient spear made of one piece of might harm specific creature. I think. Anybody want that?
I'm wondering what it'd be because those
Probably elves.
The knight, the Githyanki knight said that they hate mind flayers, so I wonder if it attacks mind flayers.
Either be mind flayer or elves.
Well,
be
these
elves.
guys were This came off of one of the bad guys, right? It
Yeah.
wasn't the sword of the night guy, so I doubt it would go after.
Yeah, and they might also have stolen it from someone else, mightn't they?
Yep. Don't know exactly. Okay,
Pirates
but nobody
stealing
wants it
things
right
from
off
other
the top of the
people?
bat.
You don't
Yeah.
say.
I think it's a case we've got to figure out.
Okay,
Doesn't
so
doesn't Yeldan dislike someone?
He's not here though.
Yeah. I know.
How heavy is this wand of wonder? Assuming wonder.
Wands are fairly negligible in weight, so it's like
Oh, all right.
tenth of a pound.
It's a shame
Right,
it's
so
a
nobody
foot and a
wants to-
quarter.
Someone
Alright.
poke Lafdul with it and see if it does more damage than expected.
I got regeneration.
all right, a suit of banded armor.
That controls temperature. That would be so useful in Regal.
Yeah,
I didn't say
Yeah.
controls temperature.
not that one. Yeah,
Oh, wasn't it? What's this one?
No,
do?
you jumped to
minor
the conclusion
protection,
that it.
minor defense.
Well,
It's got a falcon holding an oak branch on the shoulders. Braxon's already got 2 suits of armor, so I think if he took this, he'd need to get rid of one of the other sets, or pass
it's
on
only
another
you
set.
or Ockar that's going to use it.
Yeah. Ockar is. What do you think of it? Is it any good?
Let's see here.
Can we try it on and punch each other?
If he's up for it.
No, I mean that's not going to reveal to you what it does.
No, fair enough.
Kind of sad
mean-
it only had a minor defensive bonus for how ornate it
Yeah,
is.
but it can still be +1 or +2. I mean, if it is a defense adjustment.
Yeah, I can't wear it though. So
It's
Yeah.
got acorns on it. Oh, what are acorns? Do acorns have any magical suggestion?
Nature.
Acorns often turn up in fairy tales.
Yeah.
all right. So does somebody want that? Ockar or Braxon?
I mean, I reckon have you figured out what your current armors do, Braxon?
I need to see what they are. Yeah.
Because haven't you worn your armors for quite a while? Longer than me, and you've always been in combat. Has he not figured that out yet?
Well, he
ask
gave
old.
one of them away.
Well, that was the enchant. You didn't really. What's your current armors?
Hang on.
Would he not know his enchantment by now?
I may have already given it to him. I'll see what he says.
Hang on.
Because if you've already figured it out, then take it until you figure this one out.
I haven't got a sheet for the armor.
No. I mean, I would not like if you had unless something had fairly expansive or detailed things. Like if something was just +1, I wouldn't give you a handout for a sword
Yeah.
+1, for example. Even if it was a sword that's +1 +2 versus rats, I wouldn't give you a sheet for it. I'd just tell you it's a sword +1 +2 versus rats. That's self-explanatory.
I need to find the thing with the other armor. I'll have to come back to you on that, otherwise I'll drag the game down.
All right. The 2 daggers that Alien's throwing.
Oh,
I know Yeldan would want them. I
Braxon,
might.
He's not here though.
Braxon also will be interested in them, but wouldn't want to grab everything.
Someone who isn't here misses out on things unless it's literally a thing where they are the only ones who get use out of it.
I know he isn't here, but I do feel bad because he did very specifically mention it. He was taking daggers for throwing. He was very
It's up to you.
specific about that.
If the rest of you guys are fine with
I
it.
think we should hold that one off.
Braxon,
Alright.
in all
Braxon
honesty.
will hold off on that, but he would express an interest.
Do
Yeah.
daggers use strength at all, or?
Thrown weapons do.
Well, the reason I was thinking of daggers is that Braxton's realised that when he goes rushing into combat, that Lafdul can't put a bless spell on him, and other things don't happen, and other people don't have time to like shoot into the enemy and that sort of thing. So he's wondering if he'd be better off carrying a dagger and then throwing it in someone's face and then charging in 1 round later.
You can do it with
Pulling
your
his sword
offhand.
out. Yeah. So he's thinking he should have a dagger, but not necessarily a magical one.
When you throw weapons, can you actually throw with your offhand? Do you get a penalty?
You get a penalty with your offhand, yes.
Alright, so he has to switch.
Yeah, no, but if you think about it, if you run into combat and you throw a dagger,
Oh, no,
then
no,
the next
yeah, I
round
get
you-
it.
the next round you take out another weapon. You don't have to drop your weapon because it's already in someone's face.
Yeah. No,
And then when you get to them, kill them, you just pull it out of their face and stick it back in your pocket.
I understand this.
It's probably lying on the floor somewhere in the corner instead of in someone's face.
It depends whether I roll a 1 or a 20, doesn't it?
You know what? The group has like a bunch of magical daggers. I want some. I would take them.
Yeah, Lafdul wants
That way-
them, Braxon wants it, Yeldan wants it, Higgimus wants it. So it's a one.
Well,
two in-
Yeldan isn't here, so he can't choose.
Braxon,
Alright.
I'll roll for you with them. Okay.
Oh, I'm going to contest that.
Okay, so
Well,
you three are
I
going to
want it
roll.
as well. Yeah, I'm going to roll as
okay.
well for one.
So roll 20s, d20s. Each of you, highest gets it.
Highest. Luck be a 20.
Oh, damn.
Nope. Oh, me and Higgimus are tied. Come on, Braxon, you going to roll lower?
All right, reroll.
Yep, Higgimus. Well, actually, you know what? We'll have.
No.
Yeah, we got to
There's
do a
2 daggers.
tiebreaker between Higgimus and Lafdul.
Wait. How many daggers do you have, Lafdul?
This is specifically for throwing.
Yeah, but how many daggers do you have? I don't have any daggers. Would you be willing to
does
give me
Braxon.
some daggers? Magical dagger of some sort? What type of daggers do you have?
I have a flaming and freezing dagger, but this is specifically for throwing.
All right, we'll roll off.
I mean, if you win, you win. If I win, I win. Oh, I'm not winning that. There you go.
Well, that's
Congratulations.
there.
No, it's
There
fine.
goes your critical hit for the next
the adventure.
big battle.
Well, that's
Yeah.
fine. I just, it'd be nice to have some weapons that aren't +8 or whatever to hit.
Yeah.
to
No,
speed.
I agree. I guess Braxton will go around the market and see if he can find a magical dagger.
Do you have
I'll get my little
proficiency in
violin out.
daggers, Higgimus?
No.
No, I'm asking
Oh,
Higgimus.
sorry.
Do I? No.
Yes. Okay. So keep in mind your 2-hit modifier is -2 for non-proficient penalty.
Yeah, it's fine.
I would say that it's modified by dexterity, but this is Higgimus we're talking about.
Oh. Meow.
I'm average in my dexterity.
I know, but that's just average. You don't get any bonuses.
What is your dexterity? Like 12.
Would
10.
Cat's
Were these
Grace
plus anything? Like +1s?
Oh,
or-
Cat's Grace would help, yes.
help? Okay. Higgimus, remind me of Cat's Grace.
Yeah, but that's only for a first action.
Yeah.
It would
He's
still
a-
give him a defensive bonus, too.
Oh, yeah, I suppose.
If it boosts up his dexterity enough.
What is your dex?
Me?
Yeah.
10?
Oh.
It's my
where would
wisdom
his-
that suffers, usually.
So if Leva casts a normal spell, where would his dexterity end up?
It's a random number. You'd have to look at the spell description.
It's,
Oh, okay.
What, like 1 to 4, something like that? Wonder what school it's under.
What is it?
I mean, Cat's Grace is
Oh.
is essentially the strength spell. It operates the same way. It's just that it affects dexterity, and who gets what dice differ.
Is Higgimus a warrior?
Yes.
So he would get 1d6.
Yeah, so he'd go from 11 to 16.
Not bad.
Yeah, you would get a
Yeah,
lot.
but only 15 and 16 really matter.
So you get +2 on your
Mm.
defense.
All right, so let's go on to the next one. and they were ornate. That's nice. The saber has a golden guard and blade composed of an alloy of steel and silver. Ooh, that's pretty. The pommel and the quillions end in faceted garnets. It's magical. We don't know quite what it does yet, though.
Steel and silver. Would we?
Mhm.
Oh, that hits things vulnerable to silver. We can ascertain.
Would that? Would we know that, Ald?
Could a weaponsmith
No, you would
figure
not
that
know
out?
that. No, you would not
We
know
do
that.
not know that.
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody want the saber?
I'm taking proficiency elsewhere, so not me.
It's not really
Would that
my
be
thing.
something for Ockar?
Maybe.
Ocker's
Okay.
still away, or is he muted or something? You've
Wait,
been
the
muted.
saber?
Yes.
The fancy
Uh,
saber.
No thanks. I think I'll just stick. I'm not really trained in sabers. I'm trained in longswords.
Is it familiar grouping? What's a familiar grouping to a saber?
It would be familiar, so you'd only have a -1 penalty to hit.
I guess I could pick up the saber.
I don't mind. It's cool
Yeah.
looking.
Okay.
All right. It's underneath the Giff pirate ship stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna get the player information thing up. Give me a
Okay.
second.
You can do that while we're moving on here. This is the buckler. Oh wait, yep, the small metal shield. So yeah, it's the buckler. It has powerful defensive bonus.
I am
Yeah.
interested in that because it's
It's
probably
the-
better than what I've got, but
The golden guard and blade composed of an alloy of silver and steel, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that one.
You know, if it has an ibex, I wonder if it makes someone capable, able to climb sheer cliff faces.
Oh yeah, maybe.
I think I'm referring things that aren't there. Because the only power defensive bonus we found on it.
Oh,
yeah,
hang
you
on.
only
If that's,
found Lever's version. You didn't find mine.
you know, rams can headbutt people. Maybe you could use it for shield bashing.
That's a good point, actually.
Mhm.
There's
can
no way
always
to
use
know
shield
without
bash.
trying it. Someone.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, it's a powerful defensive bonus.
What is there
Uh,
like a plank of wood that we can just try and bash it with the shield?
That wouldn't work.
No. All right. What if someone were to brace himself for an attack?
I mean, if you want to try that, go ahead.
Someone want to be a guinea pig? I'll try it against someone.
Go on then. You throw some seagulls at me.
Oh wait, you don't use a shield though, do you? You can guard with your sword, I suppose. As long
Well, you're just trying
I'd
to shield bash him
Yeah.
to see if it does something
Yeah.
special.
Well, you're
right?
going to try and hit me with a shield.
yes.
No,
Well, I'm trying. You're trying to guard against it though, at least.
Like you attack me, I cast mirror image, and you attack one of the images.
Or I might just flat out hit you.
Yeah.
Well,
They might
that's-
kill you. Hit me
Yeah, but
because hit me because I'm stronger.
Yeah, the whole point is to gauge whether it does an unusually strong amount of damage for what Lafdul normally would not be able to do.
Oh,
That's
hang
why-
on. Hang on. Before you hit me, can you lend me that ring that means I'll regenerate? And then
Oh,
it'll
you
be
just hit
advantage
me. You hit me.
with the shield.
No, I don't want to take the ring off. That's why I don't know how long it takes to
All right.
regenerate.
Okay.
You can hit me.
So Braxon's going to get the shield, and he's going to hit
God damn, this is gonna hurt.
he's going to hit Lafdul in the chest because he doesn't want to break his face off.
All right, try not to break some ribs.
So, are you trying to just shield punch, or are you trying to do essentially a shield rush, i.e., knock him down? Like you run
Try a
out
few
from
things.
10 feet away and try to bowl
I'll-
him over.
I'll try and knock him over.
Okay.
Can I try and tumble? At least try to look like I'm putting
Yeah,
up a
you can try
fight.
that.
Shall I do an attack roll?
Yep.
I will use a tumbling proficiency, which
Both of you need to give me another d20.
Oh!
tumbling the +2 to my defense.
Oh! I don't know if that's good or bad.
I don't know either.
This is
You
quite
have both fallen down.
We've both fallen down.
Yep, you both
Yeah,
fall
I
down.
probably dodged and you tripped over my legs as I dodged out the way or something.
Yep, and you both you knock down Lafdul, and then you fall over him, and tangle yourselves up in his feet.
All right,
So-
I stand up and I get my shield ready. Just ram me against the shield, really hard.
What again? Okay.
Yeah, but I'm gonna brace with my shield. Basically, you hit my shield as
Okay.
hard as you can.
Right.
Hopefully, this doesn't
Fair
break
enough.
the shields. I'm just defensively taking it.
Okay, both of you roll a d20 strength check again.
Oh, strength check. I don't know what a strength check is, good or bad.
All right, Braxon, you have knocked Lafdul over.
Right.
Significantly, or
You, if this were a combat situation, you'd have to spend your next round getting back to your feet.
Braxton holds his hand out to help Lafdul up. And says, well, that was fun. I don't know if it tells us anything, though.
no?
Because I'm not sure if I could knock you over without this shield.
You're generally a bigger person than me anyway. It's
Yeah.
not hard to knock me
You
over.
can definitely knock
Do you
him
want to
over.
just... Do you want to... How about we put the two shields down and just run at each other, see who falls over? As a comparison.
Lafdul's not the nitty gritty fighty type. He kind of stays away from the owies if he can.
Braxon, it probably would be better if you two exchange shields and have a look whether the result is the same.
Yeah, do you want to do that?
All right.
I mean, we could do this all day.
It'd be better if I did this against Higgimus, who's like a really big target.
Higgimus,
Against
do
little
you,
old Lafdul or Braxon, it's really small.
Higgimus, do you want the buckler or the other shield?
Hold on to the buckler.
Try not to break him.
So now Higgimus is going to do a shield rush.
Wait. You want me to do this? I'm gonna hurt you
No.
guys.
I don't
Yeah,
know what
no,
you're doing.
we're meant to be doing this against Higgimus because he's really big and hard to knock over.
Okay, so you two. Well, someone's
on.
going to try to knock Higgimus over.
Yeah,
You want me to knock Higgimus over?
yeah, that's what we're trying to figure out on the shield enchantment. If it
Are you
can
up for that?
knock someone prone.
You up for that,
Alright.
Higgimus? I mean, I
Alright,
don't mind
Don't
knocking
hurt
Lafdul
yourselves
over,
on me.
because he likes this sort of thing.
All right, I will
He
create a
throws
temporary
dead
healing
birds at
potion.
me when
Worst
I'm
case
not looking.
scenario.
This is all a plot by you, Lafdul. Get us to bash into each other.
It's fun.
Right.
So,
Braxton
Lafdul
goes.
joined in.
Braxon is using the buckler. Higgimus to try to knock over Higgimus, and Lafdul,
Yeah.
you're preparing a temporary healing potion.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Braxon,
Any
you do ram
significant-
into Higgimus with that shield. I need both of you to roll a d20, but Higgimus, you are rolling with a -4 to the roll, and Braxon, you're rolling with a +4 to the roll.
Oh,
Because
sorry.
of the size difference, or
I didn't have my plus.
So you got a 20.
Yeah.
Higgimus?
A D20, right?
Yeah, d20 -4.
I think I'll be bouncing off of Higgimus.
The thing is, we don't know how these pluses work because no one's done this before.
So, Braxton, you
Yeah.
you get back 10 feet with that buckler in front of you. You rush at Higgimus, slam into him, and your feet just kind of like keep going between his legs, and you just fall back onto your back. And Higgimus, you're just like standing there like, that kind of, you bumped me.
Braxton smiles at Higgimus and says, well, that was fun. Have we worked anything out yet?
You have worked out that it's a lot harder to bowl over someone who's a lot bigger than you and heavier than you by
Yeah.
running into them.
Yeah, normally I just chop people's knees off. It's a bit more effective. But I don't do that to friends.
Well, certainly knocking someone over could be very useful.
Yeah.
Don't you fight just with sword in one hand and nothing in the other?
Yeah, I fight with just a sword.
Leaves them
sort of-
available to do other things, I guess.
Well, I suppose I could learn how to use a buckler with other weapons, but shields aren't really my thing. They kind of slow me down.
I like small shields. I like the sight of them, but I don't know what it does. That's the problem.
Oh, powerful defensive enchantment.
Yeah. Now I will. And who else is interested? I'm interested.
Ord.
Yeah.
Having had Braxon sink weapon proficiencies into one-handed fighting style, would he still be able to fight with a sword and shield?
Yes.
Yeah, you just don't get that
Is there any
benefit.
loss? Just don't get the benefit.
Yeah, you don't get the benefit of the empty offhand. Keep in mind that the empty offhand was giving you a +1 bonus to armor class,
Yeah.
which is functionally the same as using a non-magical shield.
Yeah.
But as
so
people
he
said,
has to have,
it left your hand free to do other things.
Yeah. But he'd have to have a shield that was like +2 to be better off.
No, you just a shield that's +1 would be better off.
No,
Oh,
if he
+1.
got a shield, he's the same. He's no better off.
Right, but a shield +1.
Yeah.
It's better for
So
defense.
a shield itself is +1. A shield +1 is essentially +2 armor class.
Yeah.
Now keep in mind that
Alright.
bucklers you can only block 1 attack per round.
Right.
So the armor class bonus is only affecting 1 attack per round.
Yeah.
Oh, it's smaller than a small shield.
Yeah, it's a buckler.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's a little
But
shield.
you now use the buckler twice to attack someone else. So how would you want to test the defensive capability if you use it to attack?
We didn't assume it was defensive. We just saw that as an enchantment.
Yeah, we were just seeing whether the ram on the front of it meant anything. The ibex.
It kind of did make sense with the ram, that they ram things, and you can essentially shield bash, which is like equivalent of a ramming someone.
It says we found out that it's powerful defensive, so it's defensive. It's not attacking.
Yeah, I suppose you've got a point.
So why don't you test if you're going to test? Why don't you test its defensive capabilities?
I'm
don't
not
need to.
letting you guys determine the magical
Yeah, we
effects
need to do
of
that in a fight.
things with.
I mean,
yeah.
I don't mind taking it into the next fight and playing with it if you want to do some experiments.
It takes time to figure out how good it is, though. It's like I still
Yeah.
haven't figured out my shield, but I'm also not on the front row a lot.
But I don't. If you want me to temporarily have it and see whether it's better off at stopping me getting killed, I don't mind doing that. But I don't really want to be clobbering other friends in the head, just in case. Like,
No, I mean, if you
Death ray
say
comes
you're
out
going to
or
be
something.
using it, then you take it. I mean, I do want it, but
no, it's a little
I've already
shield.
got a shield.
Well, I'm used to fighting without a shield, so I figure.
Or how about you hold on to it until I figure out what this shield does?
All right, I'll hang on to it to learn what it does. Same as this Orcish weapon.
Because I've still got to figure out what this one does as well. And if after a period of time I still don't figure out that it's not giving me a defensive chant, it must be magical. Other like protection against someone else.
Yeah, look at-
Braxon, were you using that Orcish Warhammer in the last fight with the Giff, or were you using your the Rod?
he was using it for a
Didn't
little
you
bit.
You threw it
then-
away.
Yeah, he was using it for a little bit and he threw it away. So I don't know if he used it enough. And then he got out the sword because he needed to do more attacks per round to not die.
Okay, I will tell you what it does.
I think he also used it a little bit on Radol.
Yeah, you did. So you realize that weapon seems to have an extra pull to it when you're fighting against someone who has already injured you.
Oh.
So, in game terms, it's a +2 Warhammer, against anything that has struck you and damaged you in the last hour physically. So not like cast a spell at you or something like that, but missile weapons work. It is a +3 weapon.
So +2 normally.
Yep. +3 against anything that has injured you with a physical weapon attack, including natural weapons, in the last hour. Now, that's going to be up to you to keep track of.
Yeah, so would that only work if Braxon already has it in his hand? Or is that something I've got to find out?
It could be wielding, I think.
No, actually it doesn't. It has the part of the magic is that it knows if you've been struck by something. So, yeah, you could swap it out.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay, well, if Braxton's figured that out, he'll tell everyone and say, is there anyone else who might be interested in this?
You tend to use the hammers the most, but Ockar might. I think he'd be quite happy for you to have.
I mean, Ockar can have up to 4 magic weapons, so...
I have 3 right now.
Okay.
Yeah, you use hammers the most. You really do. It's kind of your stick.
Well, I've learned how to use warhammers.
Yeah, I'd say you take it.
All right, I'll hang on to it now. And you think I should have the buckler, because I'm not massively enamored with the idea of having a shield.
I mean, if you don't want to use a shield, you don't have to use a shield. You don't.
Yeah.
Don't take it if you don't want it.
I mean, here's the scenario. I would take it eventually, but I'm going to figure out what the shield that I'm using now first. I mean, this buckler I might be holding on for months before I even use it.
What's the other shield that you've got?
It's a small brass shield, and it's got a moderate defensive enchant. And I've been using it for a little while, but I still haven't figured it out yet. Because I don't get on the front row.
Let's see. That's the brass rim and boss painted with alternating gray and red stripes.
Oh, I never had the grey and red stripes, but yeah. I had the small brass part of it wrote down.
Yeah, it's +2.
Ah. Magical shield. So it gives an AC +3. Alright, hang on, I'm updating my notes. Alright, now I will take the buckler then, and I will use that to figure out what it does.
Okay.
Anyone contesting?
No. Take it.
Nope.
No.
Be useful for you.
Small. Cut it out.
I might get a shield at some point. I'm figuring it'll have to be something that's useful, like something that bounces back dragonfly.
If this is small enough, I might be able to fit this in a pouch.
Yeah, it is.
It's a buckler. Oh, who? Pocket shield.
So your plan is that you're going to be putting
using
the other shield
shield
away, and you're going to be using this.
Yeah, to figure out what this one does.
Okay.
Unless I specifically know that I'm in a situation where I know I need defense, then I would probably switch. But I would announce when I'm switching that.
Okay. All right, next item.
All right. So that was the shield thing?
Yeah, the buckler.
Right. Buckler. This is the banded armor that has minor defensive bonus and protection against weather.
You cut it then. So we basically got two lots of banded armor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Again, I need
Don't
to sort
know.
out what I've got. Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's skip that then. The footman's pick. Anybody want that? Nobody's jumping on it.
Sounds like a no.
Not really.
Nope.
Not really.
All right. All right.
Has that got any? Have picks got any special
No.
things they're good for?
It might be good against plate armor. I'd have to look.
Right.
It's a piercing weapon rather than a slashing or blunt. So.
Yeah.
And I don't think any of you actually use piercing weapons. So.
Footman's pick gains a +2 bonus versus plate armor.
It's an Ockar opener. Or a Higgimus, because he's got plate armor as well.
Yeah. All right.
Is it only
Anybody's
plate?
jumping out for that.
Not even banded or splint?
No, banded and splint are considered plate armors in that
Oh,
kind of category.
oh that's quite a lot. Armor types that fits into.
So, next would be.
Is that any good for you, Ockar?
I think he's getting close to his.
Yeah, he's picked up the saber just now, so I don't think
And
he wants...
he has the spear, so.
Right.
Did he claim the spear?
Yeah, he has the spear, the sword.
No, but
the
actually
saber.
claimed.
I think he was going to use it.
Yeah,
he
said,
sure.
yeah, there's a difference between using and claiming it.
Okay.
We need to distinguish that for him.
Well, he's muted right now, so.
Yeah, for everyone else, that distinction doesn't really matter.
Okay. We'll figure that another time here. Dust of that does the dulling of the mind.
Real fast, just to clarify, for Ockar, I don't have a problem with him. Like, essentially, it's... I've never used this type of weapon before. I'm willing to try it out a little bit to see if I feel comfortable with it. And if he decides, no, I'm not comfortable with it, then it goes back. If he decides that he is comfortable with it, that would be the equivalent of him saying, all right, now it's mine. I'm going to keep it.
Which weapon?
The spear.
Yeah.
He hasn't had a chance to use it yet.
Right.
Yeah, I'm mainly holding on to it and see how it works in a real fight. I'm thinking about keeping it at the moment, though.
Okay. Keep in mind that it is long. So it's not something that you can just like strap to your back.
We were also wondering if the footman's pick would be of interest to you, seeing as it's got a bonus against armor.
No, thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, that clears that up.
Yeah.
All right.
So
yeah, the dust.
You might be selling it then, unless Yeldan wants it.
The dust.
Well, magical items. I mean, we don't get the benefit for them would be to trade, not or to use them in exchange for a service that would cost a lot of money, as opposed to just going and trying to asking for cash for it, type of thing. That seems to work the best for getting your bang for your buck type of deal out of it. Or in case Braxon gets aged or loses a level again.
Yeah.
So we have this dust that dulls the mind.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody interested in that?
So what, we throw that at an enemy?
you got to be close to them, so it's someone that gets up close.
Well, I mean, unless you'd rather dull your own mind.
Well, Braxon did say he wanted something that made him a bit like a spellcaster, so he might be interested in that.
Yeah, and plus you have an offhand
take it.
generally. Yeah, that makes sense for you.
Mm-hmm. Take it.
It could be your up close anti-caster thing, or something.
All right.
All right, so I will give you this information about it. Looking at it without actually like tossing it or anything like that, you think that you could fling it up to 30 feet away.
Oh, that's pretty far actually. It's just
All
like
right.
a handful of dust that's got some weight to it.
Yeah, there's more than just one handful in there, but yeah, you would throw a handful of dust.
Could he gauge?
No, not really. Maybe as he uses more, but he hasn't used any yet, so.
Yeah.
All right. So the next thing is the medium dwarven shield.
So that's a bigger shield.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's bigger.
A mace through a crown.
It didn't have as good an enchantment as far as we could tell. I mean, Ockar's already got a...
Yeah, but it's dwarven.
Viradra didn't recognize the symbol on it. so it's not a religious symbol.
Right.
Male?
It's a medium
Shield.
dwarven shield.
Oh, I'm currently using a +3 shield.
It's unlikely to be better
It's
than
minor.
that. If anything,
Yeah,
it's worse.
+3 medium triangular shield.
All right.
I think that's a trade item.
Okay.
Does
Yeah, I
it
don't
look
think
pretty?
I don't think it's any better than my current magic shield.
Not unless Yeldan decides to use a shield. You
Does it
can.
look pretty?
It's up to you.
Storm.
Does your character think it would look pretty?
Well, it's a mace going through a crown.
It's a symbol.
I think Braxton thinks it looks pretty.
Okay.
It's something to do with rulership, probably.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Or it's a
Some
family
dwarven thing.
crest or a guild logo or something like that. I mean, it could be just about anything.
But it's enchantment charm.
Do we have a logo?
Enchantment charm
Yeah,
was
we have a broken sword as our symbol, not a
Yes.
broken mace. Oh, Braxton uses a mace sometimes. And this is
Oh,
a shield with a mace on it.
If you want it, nobody else is jumping for it.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. Braxton's going to take it.
Yeah, so
Alright.
take it.
I don't think Braxton's ever used a mace other than like. I mean, 'cause-
I use a mace. You use warhammers.
Oh, Warhammer. Sorry, I thought they looked similar.
No, I'm the one that carries around a mace.
Do you want it then?
Actually,
I already
Higgimus does
got a.
too.
I already have a really good shield, so if Higgimus wants it, he can have it.
Higgimus is already using his rainbow shield, which
Oh
is
yeah.
spectacular, in his
It-
opinion.
Whenever it gets hit, it makes a neon sound.
So, are you keeping that shield, Braxton, or not?
Yeah, I'm just copying it over. Hang
Okay.
on, give me a
Alright.
second.
Cool. Next we have a plain gold band that works when another ring's attached to an item, it summons it. Huh. I wonder what other ring that would be.
Hang on, what? Sorry?
So this band,
Someone's...
you put another ring on something else, and you can use it to summon that item to you. Were any of the weapons? Did any of the weapons have a ring to them or a band around them? Old.
I mean, most of them have like leather wrapped hilts and stuff like that. You could look through that.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Looking through all those, there is a plain longsword that definitely did not detect as magical, and you notice that the hilt is actually wrapped in leather around a thin sheet of lead, and beneath that sheet of lead is a larger ring around the hilt.
Oh, this is a
Oh.
long
Same, looks the exact same, just larger.
Doesn't lead block magical detection?
baby in this case.
Yeah, probably.
All right. So
It might be magical. I mean...
I will. Here's what I'll do. I'll set the sword down, kind of a few feet away from me, I'll set it like 10 feet away. Let's do that, and then I'll put the ring on the gold band, and then I'll kind of think that I want the sword, or I'll say, "Come here," or "Come to my hand," or something along that lines.
Command.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happened. All right, so that might be
Command word.
something. I will include that longsword in with this grouping, though. for this
You're pretty sure that you could remove the ring from that longsword if you wanted.
Oh, okay.
Braxton's going to go over and look at the longsword, see if it's got a name written on it.
It's very
Higgimus.
plain. It's like a standard design longsword. Nothing special about it.
Higgimus, just try and put the ring on top of the sword.
Put the
Braxton
ring on top
says,
of the sword? Okay.
Braxton
Three.
says, try picking the sword up and dropping it, seeing if it comes back.
Okay, I'll
What,
do
you mean like
both
my
of those
sword?
things.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens. All right. So I'll hand the sword off to Ockar, see if he can remove it, or who would be best to do that? Would it be him?
Well, hang on. I got an idea. Let me disarm you, and we'll see if the sword comes back to you.
Okay, we'll try that.
Hard to actively disarm someone without going for the hand.
Nothing
Probably
happens.
need a command word. All right. Probably need.
Braxon's
going to
try and rotate his sword 3 times round.
Yeldan is
Higgimus.
a weaponsmith. If you want him to
Oh,
look at it.
Yeldan's weaponsmith. Okay, yeah, I'll have him ask him if he can do that for us.
Yeah, I'm a armor smith.
As
Okay.
he starts working at it, the ring actually expands in his hand and slides off the hilt, and then shrinks back
so-
down to its original size.
Oh, it stays around your hand.
No,
You
no,
gotta
this is
drop
the
it.
ring that's on the weapon.
Yeah.
So he's like working at it, pulling it off, and then all of a sudden it gets bigger and easily slides off, and then shrinks down to its original size. He's still holding it in his hand. It's not like on his on a finger or on his wrist or anything like that.
That's cool. I guess you get to put it on your favourite weapon then.
Can we?
Whoever wants it, yeah.
I guess I'll. It's a ring, right?
Yeah, it's a ring that you attach to another weapon.
Yeah.
So in case
Can
you
I
drop
see what happens when I slide the ring onto my longsword?
As you start pushing on it, it expands enough to slide over the pommel, and then shrinks down and fits snugly on the end.
we'll hand
I
you the
guess.
ring.
I guess
You're
I'll
trying to
try it
see
out and see if it changes anything.
Take the ring
Yeah.
and someone knock his sword out of his hand.
Okay,
Alright.
I will get into a dance with my sword.
So you're
Ready for
wearing
something?
wearing the other ring while this is happening, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
you need.
Okay.
I'll take. I think the only other ring I have on me is the ring of protection, so
Okay.
I can
so
at least wear one other ring.
you're wearing
Yeah,
this the ring, and you start fighting with who? Who's gonna try to disarm him?
Braxon will have a go.
Okay.
You can actively roll for disarm.
We do spar.
So Braxon, you
Yeah.
disarm him, and nothing happens.
Try and pull the sword back to your hand.
I will hold up my hand towards the sword and call it back to my hand.
Nothing happens.
Try and think it.
I will think it.
Nothing happens.
Maybe it's because we're not trying to kill each other. Maybe you'll only find out when we have a real fight.
I will try to think. I'll try to say any.
It's probably a
word.
command word.
I
say
will. I will
words.
start listing out words, trying to find the right command word.
Like
Hey.
pull, command, retrieve, return.
When you took that ring off the sword, was there anything written inside?
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Was there?
No one looked. No one said, I'm going to
I
look
will-
on the
I will
inside
take-
to see if there's
I
anything
will
written
take
there.
the ring back off the sword and look
Brilliantly.
on the inside.
Okay, on the inside of that ring is written in Elvish script. Can you read Elvish?
I can,
I can.
speak it. I
Lafdul.
can't read it.
I will
I'll-
read it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll let Lafdul look at it.
Lafdul, the word on the inside of the ring is Nelisor, which in Elvish is just a nonsense word.
Alright, I say the word Nelisor.
Okay.
As I say the word Nelisor, what happens? Oh wait, this ring's not attached anyway.
Yeah,
so-
nothing,
Yeah,
attach
nothing
it.
happens.
If you tell me the word, I'll try saying it.
Yeah, Nelisor.
Are you
Nelistel.
Nelisor? Are you putting the ring back on the
Nelisor.
sword
Nelisor.
first?
Yeah. Yeah, put the
I'm
ring
putting
back.
it back. I'm putting the ring back on the sword and placing it on the ground, then taking a few steps back and saying, Nelisor.
All right. The your sword instantly appears in your hand.
Oh, it
Oh.
doesn't fly to his hand. It's just teleports.
I love
Yes.
this. I love this
That's
ring.
Throw it.
amazing.
Throw your
I'm
sword. Throw
keeping
your
it.
sword.
I'm going to throw it and then say it.
And the ring appears in your hand. I mean, the sword appears instantly in your hand.
The
That's
sword-
amazing.
I
It might
That's
only-
awesome.
This ring is mine. I'm keeping it. I'm claiming it.
Yeah,
You should
that's
make a
great. That's
comparison.
fantastic.
You should make a comparison. Whoever lost their weapons the most.
I say Braxon.
That would be Braxon.
No, this would be good for Ockar.
I'm gonna call this a ring
Yeah.
of weapon retrieval.
Yeah. Yeah, well,
we-
Ockar, with all due respect, the problem with giving you this particular ring is that once you don't want it anymore, you can't just pass it on to
He's
someone
always
else.
going to have
No,
this.
that's
I'm
fine.
He's
keeping
always
this
gonna have
ring. I'm keeping this one. I'm never.
No, that's fine.
What item slot would that come out as? The
It
magic
counts as a
item?
miscellaneous item.
Braxton's just needs to learn how to use the boomerang.
But wait, isn't it 2 rings?
They function together, so it's just one item.
Oh, so it doesn't count as a ring slot?
It counts as a miscellaneous item for the
Okay.
number of magic items that you can hold.
Yeah, but this is probably going to be a permanent item. You're always going to have
Yeah,
this.
I'm gonna have this all the time. So can you send me in the DM the command word? So you can
Uh,
paste it onto
sure,
my
hold
sheet.
You could put it on a dart. You could put it on one of those throwing
There you
darts.
go.
Throw it, then Nellisaur it. Back to you.
I prefer my sword because I've dropped it several times now and almost lost it.
Oh, there might be practical applications of this. I mean, can you fit it on something other than a sword?
I could do some
Try.
tests. I'm gonna test it. I'm going to slip the ring off and try to slip it onto
A broom handle.
I'm gonna try to slip it onto the battle axe.
A weapon.
The battle
yeah,
axe. You
weapons.
have a battle axe?
I have a
Yeah, it's
battle
got
axe. It's
silver.
silver.
Okay, non-magical. Okay.
It's not magical. It's a silver battle axe.
All right. So you it easily slides onto the haft and shrinks down and kind of sticks there.
I'm going to place battle axe down, take a few steps back, and say Nellisaur.
And the axe instantly appears in your hand.
Okay, so it doesn't just work for swords. Got it. And I'm
Oh,
gonna,
that's
I'm
actually
going-
a really clever way of
I'm
clever
going-
item because
I'm
you
going-
can go into an establishment unarmed and you can just summon your sword to yourself.
I'm going to slip the ring off the axe and then slip it onto a broom.
Okay. And do the same process.
Yeah.
The broom instantly appears in your hand.
Oh, it's a shame that we don't have like pipe bombs. Like you can have like a remote pipe bomb.
Now I'm going to put it back onto my main sword. But
Okay.
this is a very useful thing to know.
Oh, it's a shame. Lafdul's now only realised what it's used. I'm not contesting it, but
No.
I reckon I could have had a lot of fun with that item.
I will call this the ring of item retrieval.
Yeah, because you think about it though, you can like you can go into parties, etc., and you can be completely disarmed, even though you're honor bound to never arm yourself if you agree
Hey,
to the terms.
Hey, Ockar, what's the range on that thing?
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, we should test.
Are we on our ship?
Yes. And you're
Okay,
still at
we're
the
gonna-
city.
Okay, let's do a test. I'm gonna put the sword in the halfway point of the ship, and then walk to one of the walk.
Well,
What is the front end of the ship called?
The bow.
I'm gonna walk
Hang
to
on.
the very edge of the bow, and then say the command word.
no. Give me the sword. I'll take it down to the quarterdeck and lay it on the floor in the officers' mess.
Oh yeah,
Well,
that's a good
hold
idea.
on. Try holding on
Up
to
to the
it.
Stern Castle.
Try holding on to it rather than putting it on the floor.
Well,
If
Oh,
that
yeah.
doesn't work,
Braxton,
I'm just
hold on to
wondering
the
how-
sword, and I have a test. Braxton, pick up the sword and hold it, and I'm going to test this.
Okay.
see
All
if
right.
it's...
If that doesn't work, we'll have to someone go with him. If he can't get the sword, come back down or put it down on the floor. I don't want to break the sword.
So, first test, Braxton holds the sword, and I'm going to say Nellisaur.
All right, before moving apart.
Yes.
The sword instantly disappears from Braxton's hand and appears in yours.
Oh, that's good.
That's
Oh,
really
crap.
good.
I got unplugged. Give me a second.
You sound better, actually.
Yeah.
it's laptop mic or whatever.
That's good.
Sorry about that. My headphones got unplugged because they got caught on something. But,
You just
No,
have
that's
to
great.
start the range now.
All right.
Uh,
So Braxton's
now-
going to go to the prow of the ship.
The
yeah, the
quarterdeck, right?
complete other end.
Yeah, the quarterdeck on the lower deck.
And
He
you're going to
said-
send Ockar up to the top.
To the Stern Castle on the shuttle.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm
I
gonna
think
say
that's the
Nellisaur.
furthest distance.
Once we're both in position, I'm gonna say Nellisaur.
The sword instantly appears in your hand.
Oh yes, this is
Oh.
good.
Range is really good.
This is a very good thing.
Hang on, can you? I've got an idea. Let me try something. Put that ring on one of my daggers, and I will put that dagger in my pouch, and that's effectively in another dimension.
Okay, let's
Then
test it.
and see if we can summon it out of another dimension, because
Let's
that's like
try it.
infinite range.
I
Essentially.
will. Let's try it. I'll put it on one of your daggers, and then once you're put it in your pouch, I'm gonna say Nellisaur.
Nothing happens.
Okay, so it has a limit. It can't go into other dimensions.
Yeah. Right.
I'll take the ring back and put it back on my sword.
Mm-hmm. How could I fly up higher than the range of them being apart on the ship?
We could test that. I could be all the way down in the very bottom deck, and you could fly really high up, and I'll test it.
If you really want to test it, then leave the sword on the planet, and we'll fly up into wild space.
I'm
No,
not
I could just.
that is a bit beyond what I'm willing to do.
Yeah.
So I'm going to move all the way to the very bottom deck, and Lafdul,
Yeah,
Is
I'll
it fly
self
up?
and fly up somewhere.
and then
How
I'm going
high
to say
do you want to
Nellis-
try to fly, Lafdul?
Because there's a duration on this spell.
I've
Hang on, I don't know how long I can.
Because you only
Fairly
move at
high.
6 anyway. You don't move very fast, so which means that you can't actually cover that much distance.
3d4 rounds, so
He'll still be
Hang
pretty
on.
high up, because I'm going to be at the very bottom of the ship.
3
You know-
minutes. I will fly for about 5 minutes. Oh no, hang on, no wait, because it's got 2 rounds level. 5. I will
Braxon.
fly for about 8 minutes. Oh.
All right, what is the duration again?
Actually no, I'll do 6 rounds. I'm playing it safe.
All right, what's the duration?
10 plus. Oh, it's the minimum is
Just read me what the
13.
what the range, what the
Read
duration
it!
is.
Read it!
3d4 plus 2 rounds
Okay.
level.
All right, thank you. All right, so you're going to fly up for 6 rounds.
Yeah.
All right, so that is going to be. Give me a second.
Ideally, if I can climb somewhere high up first before it does, I can get a little bit more height.
That'll be about 1,000 feet up.
Oh wow!
And
Have I ever flown up this high before?
probably not. I mean, like, to a certain extent, yes, in that you've taken off from your ships in space. All right, so you're up there, you're holding the weapon, and Ockar's going to say the command word.
Nellisaur!
The sword disappears from your hand, Lafdul, and instantly appears
Ooh.
in Ockar's.
All right, I fly down.
That's a really good range.
That's an exceptionally good range. It's probably got like a mile range or something silly.
It's probably got at least a mile. I think if we left the planet, I wouldn't be able to get it, but
Or it might
If-
be dimension based. We'll have to try it out when we go to.
I feel like if I dropped it off the ship, I'd be able to just call it to me.
I mean, if we're here for another day, we can just go to the other end of town or something, and just say like after a couple hours, tell out Nellisaur.
Yeah. This is a very good item.
It's
Braxon.
a funny item in my opinion.
It's very funny and very good, and it also means that I'm not as afraid anymore of losing my sword by rolling ones.
Yeah, but don't think about just that part of it. Think about the fact that
I
you
can think of
go-
other things it can do too.
Yeah.
Like if I slipped it onto if I was slipping it onto an item I want to sneak out of someplace, if I was like a rogue or something.
Yeah, everything a paladin can't do, basically.
Braxton's gonna elbow Higgimus in the ribs
Paladins can
and say,
speak.
Paladins
And
can be
saying-
sneaky.
Well,
and he's gonna say in a stage whisper, "If we get short of cash, Lafdul can go sell Ockar's sword in the market." and then
That's a terrible
and then
idea.
Ockar can say Nellisaw and get it back.
That's a terrible idea.
This is something Lafdul probably would do, actually.
That would be us. That I think that counts as I think that heavily counts as being illegal.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's
entirely
very,
illegal.
very illegal.
That would be something that might get Ockar's paladinhood revoked.
Okay, so
Alright, we
next
just got
items
an
that you
item
want to hand out?
All right, so next one would be the midnight blue robe covered in small stars.
Level.
Leva.
Mm-hmm. Been thinking about that.
Oh, it's just another robe, like another suit of armor for someone else.
Do you want
Well,
it?
If,
No, I
if
don't.
Braxon was wearing it, would it stop him becoming naked?
Yes. You're
Yes.
wearing clothes. You're wearing a robe.
Unless, of course, it got disintegrated.
No, I think it would be good for leather.
Does it fit her?
Yes.
Can she wear it?
Is it baggy on her?
No.
Does it fit nicely?
It doesn't auto-adjust its size, though.
It's a robe. Robes are kind of one size fits all.
Yeah,
Well,
but if you're
within-
really
One size
short,
fit-
it's going to be dragging along the floor.
Within reason.
One size fits most.
Yes, one size fits most.
And she's pretty small for an elf, aren't you?
But she's
Mhm.
still elf-sized.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
I doubt that robe would fit like a hill giant or something.
No.
I guess it would be rather short on
It would just
Higgimus.
leave their sexy legs open for everyone to see. That's all.
Like Higgimus.
So,
Be like an old T-shirt.
Leva, you're gonna take that?
Yes, if nobody else wants it.
No one's a mage.
So
I
keep in
think I will-
mind,
I will.
keep
I
in
will
mind
bet-
that you are currently wearing the robe of useful items, so you can't really
combat
wear
robe.
two robes at the same time.
Yes, that's exactly the reason why I wasn't all enthusiastic and said, yes, me.
Okay.
How much can that? How small can you make that? You've
What do you
bundled
mean?
it up.
Which one?
That robe. I'm just wondering if it could fit in my pouch, for example.
I think you could bundle it up into a 1-foot cube.
No, it is a
keep
passing
folding
thought.
it. Just keep folding it. You'll eventually get there.
No, don't worry about it. Keep it.
I have to confess that Leva is mostly interested into the travel to the other plane.
Yeah. And the fact that if you suddenly find yourself flying out in space, you could just suddenly change robe. Out in space.
Yeah, sure.
Let me get my spacesuit on.
You
So,
just
Ockar,
pull up- Yeah.
Otherwise, I think it might be useful for the pilot. For the
That-
person.
What is it, Braxon?
That summoning ring of yours, does it only work on magic items?
No, it works on
No, I
anything. that
Does
tested
it
is
only work
feral.
on items?
No, I tested it on. I tested it on a broom.
Yeah, but could it summon another person?
Oh, put it around your ankle.
I'm going.
Or
Let me
wrist.
try something. I'm going to take the ring off, and I'm going to try to put it on Braxton's wrist.
That's gonna be
it's
funny.
too small to fit on his wrist. It does not resize to fit around his wrist, and it's too large to fit on his finger, and it does not shrink down to fit on his finger.
What if I reduce self? Because
Okay.
I can do that.
I think it
I've
only.
still got that power.
I think based on this, it only reacts to being put onto weapons or items.
Right.
Hang on. Let me
So-
test that. I can test
So
that.
it couldn't.
I can reduce self.
It couldn't summon Behemoth to you.
If it's not resizing for you, I doubt it'll resize for him.
Yeah.
No, he was saying that it couldn't currently fit because your hand's currently too big.
Yeah, it won't fit. It won't go over his
I
hand.
can make my wrist small enough to fit around.
You want to test? You want to try it?
Yeah.
Okay, shrink, and I'll try to put it on you.
I'll shrink myself down, see if it'll fit. I'll try and gauge an estimate, a good size for it. I can shrink up to 50%. So
Okay, so let's try that. Can we get it on him, Ald?
Well, I mean, if you've shrunken if he's shrunken himself down enough for it
Yeah,
to fit
I
over
can
his hand around his wrist, then yeah, it's there.
Once it's on him, I'm gonna say Nellisaur.
yeah, I've shrunk myself down.
Okay, which arm is it on? Left, right,
Oh god.
and which ring is
Oh,
your?
Oh
Ring
no,
regeneration
this
on?
is going to be horrible. It's not going to be on my regeneration. It's going to be on my offhand.
I'm wearing the ring. I have the ring on my right hand. Which
Yeah, I know.
my
This is
hand.
all right. This is how we figure out how the ring of regeneration works. All right, this is going to be on my offhand because my ring of regeneration is on my main hand.
Okay,
I would have put the wristband on my left.
and you're right-handed, so that's on your left.
Yeah, I've put the wristband on my left. Okay. This ring.
And then Ockar,
And my ring of
Ockar uses the
regens on
command
my
word.
ring of right hand.
Nellisaur.
Oh good god.
Nothing happens.
Oh thank God for that.
However, I did want you to start thinking about, maybe this kind of test isn't the best idea. It might have ripped my arm off.
Well, I would have figured out how the ring of regeneration works.
I'll take the ring back now and put it back up my
before I
sword.
regrow.
Oh, that was close. If Ald wasn't such a nice DM, he probably would have had it rip your arm off.
I was definitely thinking it, but it was more of a case of pretty sure the description doesn't say about it interacting in any way with organic material, living creatures, so it's not going to work.
Well, it's good that we know that it won't work on on organic creatures now. We can just focus on using it with weapons and items.
So,
That's worrying.
What?
My mother. Carry on.
Levi's going to take the rope and put it on,
Okay.
and then she's going to try and change planes.
Oh, goodbye, Leva.
Goodbye, Leva.
It was nice knowing you all.
I've got a scroll of plane shift, but that generally only works one
How
way.
do you know where I am?
Yeah, I've got no idea.
Well,
Maybe-
we're near the end of the
maybe you
session,
should give her-
so
You should give her the scroll of plane shift.
She can't use it. It's the
you can
priest
roll
one.
up another character for next week.
Oh God.
She should be able to plane shift back if
He
she knows
plane
where.
shift to the plane of fire. Oh no.
So, Leva, nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
Nope.
Try the astral plane. You try various planes that you are knowledgeable of that you might know.
She's not really knowledgeable of any planes.
No, because she's seen Wraith form. She knows that's the ethereal plane.
Yeah, but first I have to figure out how I get the rope to actually switch planes.
Yeah, it might be.
Wouldn't I ought?
You know,
Maybe.
it might be able to teleport you back to the Rock of Brow, and then we don't see you for several months until we go back there.
I have an idea. Leva, check the lining of the robe to see if there's any words etched into it, like command words.
All right, I'll do that.
There are not.
Is there anything on the robe, like label or anything that could look like?
There are the small white
Writing.
stars.
Yeah, you can.
Examine the small white stars.
You probably pick them off.
Can I put I try and take one off, and can I put it back onto the robe?
You pull one of the stars off, and it kind of gives a flash of light, and it blazes in your hand, and it feels like not the cloth it was a second ago.
Wait,
You've got
is
a shooting star.
Yeah,
Oh.
you now have to throw that at someone to injure them.
No, I don't need to injure someone, do I? I can just throw it into the air.
Oh God.
Is that
Well,
what
I
you
go,
do?
I go
Yeah, that's fine.
outside. I go outside first.
I
and
just
sort of-
imagine you
long-
throwing that into the air in that Lantern town and causing an explosion.
Just don't
Just
roll
throw it
a
at
one
me.
on you. Don't.
Oh no.
How many whole points of damage is it going to do to our ship?
All right, so you're going to throw it straight up, basically. Correct?
I go outside first.
Well, yeah, I figured you'd do it from the deck.
Yeah, I throw it straight up.
Okay. The throw is very bad, and it doesn't go very far.
Does it angle?
Almost as if it requires you to actually be a skilled thrower in certain types of weapons. It plummets back down to the deck, and in a flash of light, it dissipates.
Oh, good. Well,
you're worrying so much.
Braxton's going to go look at the deck and see if there's any damage.
It's a little bit of singeing, but not...
Oh, singeing?
Yeah, well, the same kind of singeing that you would get with, like, a magic missile or a lightning bolt or something like that. Shocking.
How many of those? You need to find out if you got a limited supply.
Yeah, how many stars are there?
I think it's a limited supply.
There's
limited supply.
There's a lot of them.
Are they different sizes?
But you think that you could only pull 5 more off.
Oh.
That is his way of saying, be careful.
Well, they might regenerate over time.
Maybe.
Figure that out.
We'll see.
Are they different sizes, or are they all the same size?
They're all the same size.
We'll see if another one shows up after you rest.
You'll have to see if you can recharge it.
Are there any more items that we haven't given out?
Yeah, there's a couple.
Yeah, what do you want to look at next?
What's next is on the list?
Oh, let's see. That's actually all I got besides the spell books and the scroll. Well, Lafdul, you already wrote all that stuff down from that scroll, right?
Yeah.
Well, actually, I take that back. We have
We still got the scroll tube. Who took the scroll tube? Did you take it, or did someone else take it? It was a steel one, wasn't it?
That had the scroll protection from Dragon Breath. Someone did take it.
All right, Arcus got that. Did you write the steel scroll tube on your character sheet? Because I'll have it after you're done with it if you've not gotten any other scrolls.
Do I need to write down the tube? I got other scrolls. I have a scroll tube.
All right.
I have scroll of protection from magic, scroll of protection from electricity, scroll of protection from heat, and then now this dragon breath.
All right, so we have a glass vial. It has the strong protection versus fire. Who wants that?
I already have that in scroll form, so I'm good.
Okay, Braxon, do you want that? Since all your all your potions are gone.
Yeah, I was thinking of buying a couple of potions in town. Where's that on the list? It's in a separate bit, isn't it?
Yeah, it's up towards the top underneath potions.
Have you actually found out that all your potions are water?
He knows now, yeah. It's fine.
Okay.
You got some water for the next few days. Well, not all water. But...
Oh yeah, Lafdul, do you want this potion vial that was formerly a potion?
Yeah, I want every vial that you got spare. What's that glass?
Oh, the red oil.
It's glass. Take it.
All right.
We have the glass. Fine.
We have 3 spherical vials, glass vials, with a honey yellow liquid. It says it makes you move quicker.
Might be potions of haste.
Might be.
I would say potion. You'd probably smash it over yourself.
So, I would like one.
Do they break? Do they look like they break?
No, they have stoppers.
Oh, they're vials.
So, honey-colored potion?
Yeah.
I like the way the people that die really fast from aging take them. The human and the Giff.
I got a funny feeling this is going to make it older.
The thing is, I have a potion. I have an elixir of youth.
Yeah, you might want to use that at some point before you lose it.
Yeah, Braxon lost his. Braxon's going to avoid the thing.
How old are you, Ockar?
29.
You could probably use that, in all honesty.
Actually, yeah, I'm going to...
Hold on. First, is Braxon, Ockar, and Higgimus each taking one?
Yeah.
Did I hear correctly?
I'm taking one.
No, Braxon doesn't like being made older, so he's going to pass on it.
I'm taking one.
All
okay,
right.
so Ocker's taking one.
Higgimus is definitely taking one. I might take two if nobody else speaks up.
Yeldan isn't here to speak up, so...
I will take one.
Okay.
Unless, Lever, you want it? Oh, you got the spell, generally speaking.
I can haste myself.
What is it? I'll copy it out of the document.
Yeah.
Where is it? Listed on here. Bounded. Oh, damn. I'll copy one out.
Okay, so Lafdul, Higgimus, and Ockar each take one. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, Ockar, you wanted to drink one of those potions?
I'm drinking a pink liquid vial that was time and aging. Elixir of youth, I believe, yeah.
All right, give me a second.
Hey, Lever.
Hmm?
You don't have that spell that reverses harmful effects on touch, do you? Ready? In case
No.
the age is too young?
No.
No.
Oh, yeah. Wait.
Alternate reality.
Yes, I do have that. That's part of my...
You would have mentioned that you have a spell that does that, because I would mention that you might want to have that spell ready on Ockar in case
I
this
always
goes
have...
backwards.
That's my wild magic spell for the 3rd level.
All I'm saying is just be
Always
ready
ready.
to use it on Ockar in case something goes bad. Can't she use that on Ockar? Would she know to think to use that on Ockar?
I don't know.
The question is
Maybe.
it a one-time single thing, or is it a process that continues until Ockar is a little baby? I guess in the first case, if it's just snap, it is. Then it will be okay. If it's a process, then no, it wouldn't be.
Yeah, alright.
All right, so, Ockar, you're drinking down the elixir of youth, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Good luck, son.
Little baby.
Yeah, Higgimus, you're up next if this works well.
You are 3 years younger.
Oh, hey,
okay.
I'm 26 now.
The grey hair has disappeared from his red head. I assume you're a redhead, aren't you?
Ockar is redheaded, yes.
Has he
kind of a
lost all
reddish
his
brown.
grey hairs?
He didn't.
He was
have
He
only-
might have had?
He was
great
very-
hair.
Even at 29, you get grey hairs.
He was...
I have no gray hairs on my head, and I am older
Alright.
than that. I have a few in my beard, and yes,
Yeah,
I've known
alright, his
some. I
beard
mean,
then.
there's a few people who do go gray earlier, but it's pretty rare. He didn't have any.
Oh,
gray
I've got
hairs.
strands of grey hair, and I'm
Ockar's
29.
hair was not turning gray.
Alright.
It's
There's no way to
pretty
know.
rare to start going gray that early.
No, I just got a few odd strands that are just
Yeah.
completely white.
I'm just saying, it's
it's-
rare.
Yeah, it's not till you're 50 till you get shades of grey.
Oh God, no.
All right, so anything else?
We did not talk about that
Yes.
dumb book here.
Are you going
I
to try
have
your
to
luck,
get a bad
Higgimus?
joke in every show.
So no one took the
Yes.
spear, correct? The wooden one.
No.
Okay.
No.
No,
No.
I do have something I want to do.
All right.
we give that to Yeldan.
I have a potion of longevity I would like to take.
Okay. Hold on a second.
Dun, da, da, dun, da, 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 da.
And it increases his lifespan by another 10
Find
years.
out next week. Will Higgimus get younger?
That'll be fine.
Because it is that time, actually. So
Do you want the vial that the elixir of youth was in?
He wants all
Okay.
vials, forever and ever. Okay. So, how old are you currently, Higgimus?
26.
Okay.
don't forget, this is your magical age that you're reducing.
You're 20 years old.
20. Yay.
Ooh, you're in your prime. Well, I mean, you still were, but you're really good prime. So I suppose we should all keep mental notes on how good these potions are. What Ockar took a potion of youth, did he say? 'Cause
Elixir
I've got
of youth,
potions
yes.
So 3 years, that one did.
Oh, should I take my potion of youth or elixir of youth right now to see maybe if I get the crazy reaction and I become immortal?
Yeah, you'd also take potion miscibility. Maybe not the best idea. You might get a permanent effect on reducing age.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting.
I wouldn't do that.
Oh, wouldn't you?
Nope.
You don't. But I want to roll. I want to roll. Why do
I'd
you?
love to see what this permanent effect would be.
Why are you opposed to me having fun? By having you explode, covering everyone with Higgimus guts. Okay, before we end the session, I want to handle the spell book so that I can get that information to Lemma.
I have a total of 6. I think.
I can try disarming them. Who has the Ring of Fire resistance? Because I want to be...
But do those spells have multiple uses? When read multiple times?
No, they expire when the person reads it.
Okay, so you're going to try to disarm all of them. Alright, I'll let you borrow my Ring of Fire resist.
I'm going to do this... I know my Ring of Regeneration won't do much, but... I'm going to take anything that's... Basically, I'm just going to be wearing normal clothes.
Okay.
Not even... I mean, I probably would wear my... No, I wouldn't wear the Ring of Regeneration because I know it doesn't work on fire. I'd actually take it off.
Okay.
I'm taking everything I've got magic off, so... Actually, no, I'll keep a Ring of Protection +1 on and a Ring of Fire Resist. That's all I got. And I'm going to attempt to disarm. Knowing that they're warded, but finding the wards is another matter. My score is a 85. I don't know if I get plus without armor. I think
Okay.
-5.
So, you take one of the spell books, and you had that the detect magic, the detect traps cast on it. So,
Previously, yeah.
it did reveal that there was a trap somewhere in the many pages of the books. And you start flipping through, trying to identify what you think is the...
Would read languages help in this?
No, it wouldn't, because it's not a language.
Yeah.
And, unfortunately, you come to a page that happens to have one, but you don't recognize it. And it explodes in your face.
How much?
I am rolling.
Ouch.
Rolling. Does that destroy the book?
No, it just blows up in my face.
So,
23 points of damage.
How much?
23 points of damage.
Ooh, does the Ring of Fire Resist not help?
You said you
Do I
weren't
not
wearing
save?
it. Oh, you said
Yeah,
you
I
were
said
wearing
it.
it, right.
Yeah, I'm wearing the ring. I'm wearing a Ring of Protection +1 and a Ring of Fire Resist.
Right, shoot. Hold on.
Don't kill me off just yet.
Why not? It's clear that he wants to kill you off.
yeah.
Do you not get a saving throw against traps?
The patron
You-
backers
you-
want someone dead.
You get saving throws when it says you get a saving throw.
Oh.
You only get saving throws when all says you do.
No, you get a saving throw when the spell or
Never
item
gets to see
effect,
Lafdul explode.
or effect says you get a saving throw.
The things I do for Leva.
Double check.
I love you forever, Lafdul.
Yeah, I'll be a
I'll
corpse.
keep you.
then.
I'll keep you in my memories. How about that?
This book better be
This-
worth it. It better have something useful.
Is Zarkid looking a bit like a horse then?
I don't know how much damage I've taken. If it's not 23 with the fire resist ring.
I'm recalculating. Hold on.
Is it? No. Did Higgimus figure out what the ring does? Aside from resist fire. No,
You take
we give him a
13
handout.
points of damage.
Oh, that's significantly less owie. Alright, I never gave up that temporary healing potion I had, so I'm going to drink that.
Alright.
2d4 + 2. I get 8 back. 28. I will risk reading one more book.
Okay. All right. You start flipping through the next book. Unfortunately, the same thing happens again. You don't recognize the
Lafdul curses as
trap
soon as it
element
blows up in
until
his
it is
face.
too late.
So I'm teaching Levy very
Clever.
very flavorful elven curse words. She's learning elven from me.
She is listening very intently.
14 points
So
damage.
that's how you say that in Elvish.
Ugh, yeah, that's all I'm doing for today. I'm not risking another one. You got 2 books to send.
Elvish. Elvish.
Well, 3 because she one of them blew up in her
that one.
face too.
Alright, and
So
can I
those-
do Fire
those-
State on myself?
Yeah.
are those
Alright.
spellbooks still usable, or were they destroyed by
No, I just took the damage.
Competent?
Woohoo.
And that's how they died, everybody.
Oh, I roll for the hit points. Roll 1d3.
You're rolling hit points?
Yeah, because I used my healing proficiency straight after. Get 2 hit points back.
My mistake. No, yeah, 3 of those spellbooks are destroyed.
Oh!
Yeah, I was wondering.
They were
I would
incinerated
think
in that.
Oh!
Yeah.
I was thinking of a different spell.
If we'd known that, we
Oh.
wouldn't be doing this.
Oh,
All right, so
Oh,
so
I guess-
because I messed that up, the first one that you looked at did get destroyed. So you want
If
to?
we'd known that, we'd just be using Dispel Magic on that.
Okay, so you want to?
yes.
Well, I'll
yeah,
let you
we
retcon that.
definitely wouldn't do that.
Okay,
That's too valuable.
so yeah, you didn't take
Yes.
that damage.
No, he did not.
And I still got a temporary healing potion.
And I would cast Dispel Magic.
It's a,
Ah,
good,
yes.
it's a good thing I asked.
Yeah, that's a good thing you did, Mask. Can
Do you have a
he
Dispel Magic?
specifically? No, I didn't memorize it.
I mean, I'm like you can. I'm fine with you saying that you do the dispel magics over the next few days after you leave the planet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can do 2 a day.
Okay, so Lafdul, you're gonna cast some, and Leva, you want to cast. Like, how many can
Yes.
you take, and how many would you be willing to take at one time?
I would.
Just a second.
I can only take 2 a day, and I'll do 2 a day
Okay.
because it's my roll's pretty low actually. So
3, is that including?
I just say we get the silver and done with and dispel them as fast as we can.
I think I can take 2 as well.
Okay. All right. So
I dispels 5th.
right. So okay. So the first book, who wants to cast it? Leva or Lafdul?
I do.
Okay. Okay, so you are going to attempt to dispel
Wait.
on. Yeah.
Knowing that we're doing the dispel magics, it might be a good idea for me to have my find traps memorized to know if it's been dispelled. After we go through the rounds each day,
All right. So you
to
want
know
to do
which
that?
books have been dispelled. Yeah, after we've done like 4 dispels.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It'll
All
be
right.
on 4 separate books, so each book will have 1 attempt.
Yeah. So first book, Leva, go ahead and give me a 1d20.
Sorry.
Okay. So moving on to the next book, you're going to cast Dispel Magic again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Go ahead and roll 1d20.
This is specifically on to dispel this enchantment, so it doesn't affect anything else.
I mean, it's still affecting other things since you can't tell the exact enchantment.
No, I mean
But
like potions and stuff like that.
You could
Can we do it in?
You could do it in a place that's away from other things. So
Yeah.
That's what we do.
Put it in its own individual room and leave all your magic gear behind.
Yes.
Yeah, we do that. Oh, in that case, we might be able to dispel multiple if we're just dispelling. Well, actually, no. What happens when you cast Dispel Magic on a wizard spellbook?
Well, it isn't Magic Ink.
Lever, what would happen? You got Spellcraft.
Dispel magic.
I don't think it affects the ink in the book.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah, no. That's why I'm asking if she actually knows. If she doesn't know, can she read Spellcraft? Because I'm asking the
The book
question.
would be fine. Now, it may have some other magical effects on it that could be disrupted too, but a standard spell book would be fine.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder how many explosive runes Leva has in her spell books.
Did we identify these books as just standard books with the same wording? Oh, actually, we never did detect magic on these.
I mean, you found that they had traps.
Yeah, but we never used detect magic on them, no.
All right, so Leva, you've done 2 books. Lafdul, you're moving on to the next one.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a d20.
And that would be for the one after. And then I would cast Fine Traps.
Okay. 2 of those books are detecting as having traps, and 2 of them are not.
2 books you can look through.
All right, well, let's move on to the next. Well, let's do these again, like the next day.
How many days are we staying here?
I said that you could say that this is happening once you leave the planet.
Oh, all right.
And
So we
just
don't
doing a
have
few
Fred
things
up.
out of order so that I can copy and paste this information to Leva, and she has a week to think about whether she wants to write any of these in her spellbook.
All right.
Okay. All right, so Leva, you're going again on the 2 that you...
There's 4 left now, isn't there?
Yeah, there's 4 left.
Was it 5?
I'm out
no,
of spells
there's 3
today.
left.
4.
Right, no, this is the next day. We're moving
Okay.
on to another day.
Yes, I go for two again.
Okay.
The 2 that have traps.
Okay.
So
Go ahead and give me a d20.
I don't know. Is that good or bad?
Well, you can read the spell description.
Higher is 20's automatic.
Automatically dispelled.
All right.
I
Give
have it
me
in front of me.
a d20
Another one.
again.
Not so good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, yeah, but keep in mind that her level varies with each cast.
Yeah. Plus, she is a generally high level anyway, so 8
Alright.
plus or -4.
Lafdul, you're
So
moving on
plus-
to the next one.
If there's any other books, yes.
Yeah, there's 1 left. Okay, then you cast detect traps.
Find traps.
Find traps, whatever. None of them are displaying that they have traps on them.
Woohoo!
Good. We did it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you start flipping through those books, and you find that one of them has the 3rd level spells Hold Vapor, and I will copy and paste these to you afterwards.
Thank you.
Hold Vapor, Protection from Evil, 10-foot radius. The 4th level spells Confusion, Fear, Fire Trap, Minor Spell Turning, and Sphere of Entrapment.
Ooh, spell turning's a very fun spell.
Oh, yeah, you got some nice spells.
The next spellbook has the 1st level spells Charm Person, Chromatic Orb, Detect Magic, Fire Burst, Metamorphose Liquids, Read Magic, Sleep, Tensor's Floating Disc, Tensor's Steady Aim, and Unseen Servant. The 2nd level spells Blur, Deny Cold, Flaming Sphere, Irritation, Levitate, Tasha's Uncontrollable Hideous Laughter, and Vocalize. The 3rd level spells Blink, Dispel Magic, Fireball, Lightning Bolt, Maximilian's Stony Grasp, and Protection from Cold. The next book has the 4th level spells Conjure Elemental Kin, Emotion, Enchanted Weapon, Ivard's Black Tentacles, and Fumble. The 5th level spells Dismissal, Protection from Fire 15-foot radius, Wall of Force, and Wall of Iron. The
Man.
next spell book has... Well, I scroll down to it. The first level spells Armor, Detect Magic, Enlarge, Expeditious Retreat, Jump, Magic Missile, Read Magic, Shield, and Skull Helm. The second level spells Battering Ram, Finger Blade, Improved Phantasmal Force, Levitate, Mirror Image, Glitter Dust, and Web. The third level spells Explosive Runes, Far Reaching 1, Lightning Bolt, Monster Summoning 1, Protection from Magical Edged Weapons, Protection from Normal Missiles, Spore Cone, Wall of Water, and the fourth level spells Dispel Magic, Fire Shield, and then that's it for that one. And then the final book has Fire Shield, Improved Invisibility, Monster Summoning 2, Stone Skin, and Vitriolic Sphere.
Phew.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, what was the book that we lost? You can tell us the spells on that?
I guess I can. Armor, Chill Touch, Detect Magic, Metamorphose Liquids, Protection from Evil, Read Magic, Shield, Taunt, Wall of Fog, Displace Self, Glitter Dust, Melf's Acid Arrow, Merc's Mystic Missile, Protection from Plants, Shatter, Stinking Cloud, Tasha's Uncontrollable Hideous Laughter, Web, Alamir's Fundamental Breakdown, Blink, Drenal's Amok Needles, and Explosive Ruins.
Oh, you got a couple of unique spells in that book that you lost. Shame.
Well, got a couple of unique spells in every one of the books.
Yeah.
That was a pretty great haul.
Yes, you got a lot of
Comes
spell
with
books.
3 wizards being amongst the people that you were fighting.
Like, I'm mildly jealous of you and can...
Well,
So real fast before we end the session, was there anything that you guys want, any potions that anyone wanted to purchase?
Yeah, hang on.
Yeah, we should probably do the healing potions and the extra healing potions. I don't have the money for them, so it's up to you guys.
Yeah.
Plus I got some on me.
Said...
I can read them off again if you want.
You said there was a... Was there the same potion for protection from warriors?
Yeah, Potion of Invulnerability. 1,500.
I've...
Oh, well, that's a different one from the one Braxon had before.
Nope, that's what you used.
Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, Braxon will buy that.
I mean, essentially the guy describes the effects, and you realize that matches what you had happen. So that's 1,500 gold pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
How much for the healing potion?
2 potions of healing for 400 each, and a potion of extra healing for 1,000.
I know Yeldan would buy healing potions. He almost always does.
No,
He's
I'll
not
buy
here.
all of those.
You're going to buy all of them?
Makes sense that we get them.
Okay.
Is that what you said, Higgimus?
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Anything anyone else wants?
I don't suppose they got any potions of youth knocking about. You didn't read any out.
Nope. The ones that remain: Oil of Disenchantment, Filter of Persuasiveness, Potion of Ventriloquism, Potion of Fire Giant Strength, Elixir of Health, and Potion of Vitality.
Potion of Vitality.
Yeah,
That sounds familiar.
that's the one you had on Green Shield.
mm-hmm.
And again recently, didn't you?
Yeah,
Yes,
he drank
yeah.
one recently as well.
Anyone
Oh,
think
that's
if you
that
drank
one that-
enough of those potions, they become permanent on them?
What? Is that the one that meant Braxon didn't have to eat?
Yes.
Yes.
How much is that again?
2,500.
2,500. All right.
And you do regen a hit point every
4 hours.
how often? 4 hours.
Oh, yes. Yes, that was good. Yeah, Braxon will buy that one.
Okay.
Please.
They're really expensive potions, but yeah. They
Yeah.
do save our lives. Plus, at the moment, they're like major guild sets considering we're not buying magical items. Can we trade magical items in a shop? Would they ever consider trading?
Yeah.
Oh, would
Yeah,
it
we
be
could go to
mainly
Gas-
gold and an item?
You could go to Gasper's reclamations on Brow.
I mean, if
See
you
what
want to
they got.
offer them an item or items for one of these potions, they might consider it.
Yeah, generally you'd have to offer a loss because obviously they're doing it for a profit anyway.
Does anyone have anything that they want to offer for any of these remaining potions?
What does it...
potions available? Not really.
Not sure Braxon's got anything he wants to get rid of.
No, can I...
Are they interested in spells?
No.
Okay.
Can I clear this up? Because I think I was meant to figure this out in game. This glass vial with a spherical ember, it was green.
What?
This vial that I've had like for ages, I put that flame spirit inside.
Oh, right,
vial.
the Elmarin, right? Okay.
Can I figure out if that vial's like empty? It's been in there for so long.
It's not empty. It just has a dull grey stone in it.
All right, I take it out. I want to know if this thing's gone, wasted.
Yeah, the.
All right, then I can reclaim the vial, basically.
Yeah.
And would I know if the vial of green dragon blood's still good, or if it's... I want to know if it's permanently enchanted, or if it's just wasted at this point.
Green dragon
blood?
take
it? Yeah, I took it from Green Shield ages ago.
I mean, it's green dragon
if
blood.
It's... Yeah, but... Because is it magical blood that sustains itself, or does it disappear after a period of time, so to speak?
It's a sealed vial. It doesn't disappear.
All right, is it
coagulated?
Coagulated?
It is pretty coagulated. Whether that might still be useful or not, you don't know.
Can I take it to an alchemist and see what they say?
The alchemists here aren't familiar enough with dragon blood to really give you
any mages guild
tips.
Temples?
No.
Anyone?
He's gonna keep.
You either keep it or you decide to get rid of it. And if it turns out that you could have used it later, then turns out.
Oh no, I'll keep it.
Okay.
I'll keep it for as long as I just freed up another vial, basically.
Okay.
That's what I wanted.
He's gonna keep it until you tell him something else.
So no one wants any of those other potions.
Okay.
Not me, no.
Too expensive.
All right, then. Would you guys leave the port of Elverlast, head to the human city that you visited last time? I think it was Remagen, to hire a new crew.
Yes, please.
Okay. So I'll let you deduct the cost.
Hang on.
Yeah.
We're in a dry dock. We can't land at the other city. Can we go there?
You can take down
our shuttle.
You can take the shuttle down,
and then go back and pick up our ship.
Well, I mean,
we could just leave it there and go the rest of the way without it. Yeah, we would go back for our ship.
I mean,
we not?
The planet, the port of Remagen is like on the other side of the planet. So, you take off, get back up into orbit, go over above that, take the shuttle down, say, hey, we got a long haul. We're based out of Brawl. Anyone not local here looking for to hire on as crew? Yeah, you? Okay, come on. Pay them and go. That's essentially what it would be.
Mm.
You good with that?
Yeah. How many people we shot? We lost quite a few, didn't we? Braxon used to remember everyone's names. Now he just sees dead people in his dreams.
Okay, so you'll mark down the costs of that, right, Higgimus?
Yes.
Okay. All right, and with that, you get back up into orbit and make sure that there's nothing in the device you picked up on Radal, and see what direction it points at, and head off in that direction. Okay. So when we come back next time, we will begin the trip and see about making it to the other sphere, Panopa space. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you guys for playing, and thanks everyone out there for watching. We'll see you next time.
Do we get any XP?
Thanks for the game.
That's a good point. You do get
XP.
All right, so everyone.
I want to know if my priest levels up.
Everyone gets. Sorry about that. Everyone gets 300 XP.
Ooh, 300.
Higgimus gets 200, and that's in addition.
Oh right.
Oh okay. I was like, oh.
And Lafdul gets an additional 500.
For both?
That's total.
I think Lafdul probably leveled up.
No, because it's 250 between both, and I'm not that close.
All right. So when we come back,
is Yeldan getting any XP?
no, he is not.
He's not getting XP until he actually shows up for a session.
If his character helps out in combat, he will, but he's not here to do any role playing. He's not here to do any problem solving.
Yeah.
So
Just checking.
all right. So we'll be back next week for the trip to Panopa Space. See you then, everyone.
Thanks for the game.
See ya!
Thanks for watching.